afternoon, everyone. My name is Rachini Santellan, and my topic is about budget management analysis. Budget management analysis is the process of planning, organizing, monitoring, and controlling financial resources within an organization or project. So, ang pag-manage ng budget kay usa ni ka proseso sa pagplano, pag-aayos, pagsubaybay tag pagkontrol sa paggamit sang pondo or kita. Kag iya sini goal is masigurado nga tanan gastoson kay sakto lang sa gitakda nga budget kay para malikayan ang sobra nga paggastos kag para masigurado nga dili magka-problema sa paggamit sang pondo. So these are the most common practical ways on how to do budgeting. Number one is historical result of financial performance. So ang historical result of financial performance refer to the past financial data of a company over a specific period. Like for example, monthly, quarterly, kag yearly. So, gigamit ini siya para ma-analyze kung nano kamaayo ang kumpanya sa pag-manage ng profit in previous period. Number two is past budget report. Past budget report would matter for the decision makers to look into the set budget expenses. Looking at the past budget report will serve as basis in purchasing of supplies and other assets. So, purpose of a past budget report is to review how the budget was spent, to compare actual spending with the planned allocated budget, and to identify variances or differences between planned and actual amounts. And the last is to guide future budget planning based on past result. So, number three is current financial performance. So, when we talk about current financial performance, nagpasabot din siya sa kung nano ko kamaayo ang negosyo o kumpanya sa pagkapot sang kwarta or kita. Sini nga present time. It shows whether the business is profitable, stable, or facing challenges. So, current financial performance is essentially a snapshot of how well a company is doing right now in generating income, managing costs, kag maintaining liquidity and sustainability profitability. Number four naman is current budget expense. So the current budget expense refer to the present spending of a company or organization that has been allocated in the budget for a specific period. It shows how much has been spent compared to the planned budget and helps in tracking and managing funds effectively. So ang current budget expense kay daw samay ni siya sa listahan sa tanan nga gastos sa negosyo sini nga panahon compare sa gitakda nga budget. So, importante na siya sa mga manager kag finance team kay para masubaybayan ang kwarta para malikayan ang sobra nga paggasto kag para masigurado na naayon sa ila plano ang paggamit sang ila pondo. Move on to time value and money interest rate. So, is the process of present worth value of money that has different values in the future. Money can earn interest in the future. So, formula of time value money is future value equals present value times the quality of one plus the interest rate divided by the number of periods, all raised to the power of the number or periods times the number of years. So, future value is the amount of money that an investment or deposit will grow to after earning interest over a certain period of time. So, present value is the current worth of a future amount of money based on a given interest rate. So, interest rate is the percentage charged on earned on the principal amount over a period of time. And number of times refers to the number of compounding periods per year or how many times the interest is calculated and added to the principal amount within 1 year. So, number of years refers to the total length of time in years that the money is investment or borrowed. So, it shows how long the principal amount will earn interest. The next is simple interest rate or straight interest rate. So simple interest rate, it is the interest calculated only on the principal amount or the original money borrowed or invested. So, formulas ng simple interest rate is principal amount times interest rate times time. So, for example, is imo principal amount is 2,000. Kadang imo naman interest rate kay 8% per year. Kagang imo naman time is 4 years. So, i-calculate ang 2,000 times 8% kag 4 years. So, is equal to 640. So, the simple interest rate earned or paid 640. So, next is compound interest rate. It is the interest or a loan or deposit calculated not only on the initial principal but also on the accumulated interest from previous period. So formula niya kay compound interest rate equals principal amount times the quality of 1 plus interest rate individual by number of times raised to the power of n times t. Definition of principal amount balance is basically the remaining original money principal in a loan or investment, excluding the interest that has been added or paid. So, ang R naman is interest rate. Is the percentage of the principal that a lender charge for borrowing money or that an investment earns over a period of time. Ang A naman or frequency or interest rate being compounded per period. So, the number of times interest is calculated and added to the principal in a year. So sa T naman or number of period is the total time for which the interest for the calculated measured in the same time unit as the rate. So next is depreciation. It's basically the decrease in value of an asset over time due to use, wear and tear or obsolescence. So in simple terms, when you buy something like a car, machine, or equipment, it loses value as you use it. So, example, sinika, you buy a laptop for 50,000, after 5 years, it worth only 10,000 na lang kay nagamit naman. So, the depreciation, loss in value over 5 years, it's 40,000. So, depreciation just help track this degree in value in an organized way. So, ang formula sa depreciation kay asset cost minus residual value divided by asset useful life. So, diminishing balance. Asset cost times rate of depreciation divided by 100. This is a straight line. Asset cost minus residual value divided by asset useful life. And sa product unit naman is asset cost minus salvage value divided by units useful life. So, asset cost, the original purchase price of the asset. Then, ang rate of depreciation, the percentage rate at which the asset loses value each year. And depreciation, the amount by which the asset value decreases in a specific period, or usually a year. So, ang asset cost is the original price of the asset and the estimated value of the asset at the end of its useful life. So, asset useful life, siyang how long the asset is expected to be used, usually in years. So, ang depreciation, the amount of value the asset losses each year, which is the same every year in this method. So, for example, ang asset cost is 12,000. Ang residual value is 2,000. Useful life naman is 5 years. So, depreciation per year, 12,000 minus 2,000 divided by 5 years is equals 10,000 divided by 5 na. So, okay. Ang 12,000 giban sa 2,000, so that's why 10,000 na lang. And divided by 5 is equals to 2,000. Kaya divide man ang 10,000 sa 2 o sa 5. Then, so every year, the asset loses 2,000 in value. Next is credit and collection. So, credit is a way to purchase, capitalize, and invest on a product. It is also a way to convince customer to buy product. So, ang credit, nagpasabot siya sa pautang o kapasidad na mangutang para makapalit o makapamuhunan. Kag usan ini siya sa paagi para ma-encourage ang mga mamalitay or customer nga mupalit sina nga butang even dili enough ilang money. So, like for example, sini is a furniture store offers customer the option to buy now and pay later through credit. So, May usa ka customer nga ganahan mo palit sang sofa nga nagkantidad sang 20,000. But ang kwarta sang customer is 5,000 pesos lang. So nag-offer ang tindahan sang credit plan. Magbayad anay una sang 5,000 for down payments. So the rest is bayaran tagabuwan. So dapat after 1 year is maimpas na. Tungod sila nga offer sang customer ay tungod sila nga offer ang customer kay nainganyo na mopalit sang sofa. So the store earns interest from the installments and increases sales because more customers are able to buy. So ang collection kay is the process of gathering payments for the borrower when has an outstanding loan or credit. So pasabot nga ang collection kay amo ini siya ang take-collect sa kwarta or payment gikan sa mga tao nga may utang or brought on credit. So, Credit and Collection Department is the functional division that sets policies about credit, screen borrowers, and collect payments. So, ang Credit and Collection Department, kaya ini siya ang namamahala sa pagtupad sa patakaran about sa pautang, pag-analyze sa mga nangutang, kag pagkolekta sang ilabayad. So, ang credit collection policy is consists of written procedures and policy about the supplier's conditions for allowing the credit customer profile and collection procedure. So, ang credit collection policy kay amo ni siya ang patakaran sang kumpanya para mapangalagaan ang pagbayad sang utang kag para mailikayan ang angay na bayaran. So, acquisition, merger, consolidation, joint venture, and amalgamation. So, acquisition naman is buying of asset and shares of another company. So, ang acquisition is amo ini siya ang nagpasabot sa pagpalit o pagkuha sa usa ka kumpanya sa usa palat ka kumpanya. Pamaagi sa pagpalit sa mga things or ari-arian or asset kag mga shares para makuha ang control sina nga company. And merger is the combination or unification of two companies. So, ang merger is amo ni siya ang pag-usa or pag-upod sang duha ka kumpanya to become one. So, ang differences sang acquisition tag merger kay ang merger is two companies combine as equals to form a new company. Din ang ang acquisition naman kay one company buys another company. So, consolidation is the mixture of companies while forming it into a big company. So, for example, sini kay a company A and company B decide to combine. So, they form a new company called Company C. So, then after consolidation, A and B are no longer exist. Only Company C remain. So, consolidation happens when two or more companies join together to form a completely new company. So, next is joint venture. Is an arrangement between two companies to together and share their shares. So, amo ni siya ang pag-upod sa duha ka kumpanya para sa usa ka proyekto. So, when napabilin sila nga nagpabilin sila nga buwag kag nagbahagi sang profit kag responsibilidad. So, for example, two construction company team up to build a bridge project. So, they share assets, they share cost, risk, and earnings but remain separate companies. So next is amalgamation. Is the joining of companies and forming into one company. So amo gyapon ni siya ang pagsanib or pagkausa sang kumpanya to become a new company. So this type of transition take place for the following reason. So number one is unlocking synergies. Means realizing the additional value, benefits, or efficiencies that can be achieved when two companies work together. They can they can be in a form of cost savings, increased revenue, improved processes, or combined expertise. So, for example, when Company A merged with Company B, they unlock synergies by sharing technology and reducing operational costs. Number two naman is promotes higher growth. promotes higher growth. This is usually a faster way for a company to achieve higher revenues as compared with achieving this through organic means. For example, sini is investing in technology. So a company investing in automation or AI can improve efficiency and output, promoting higher growth over competitors. So number three naman guys, stronger market power means a company has greater control or influence over the market, including the ability to set prices, attract more customers, and influence competitors, and dominate market share. It usually happens when companies merge, acquire competitors, or expand. So number four is diversification. The companies that operate in cycle are in need to diversify their cash flows to avoid significant losses during a slowdown in their industry. So, for example, industry diversification. So, at each company invests in healthcare and renewable energy sectors to grow beyond its original industry. So, number five naman, kay tax benefits. So, ang tax benefits kay amo ni ang mga benepisyo or bawas ang buwis from government. So tax benefits help save money and improve profitability. Thank you.